Hello, I'm Chris of Krissys Over the Mountain Crochet and Crafts, and today I want to show you how to make 3 different types of pumpkin out of fabric that I picked up at the Dollar General store. The Dollar General has placemats, 2 in a pack, in this orange plaid or this green plaid, and I thought what beautiful pumpkins that would make, so let me show you how to make those. But hey, I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you could help me out, if you could share and ask your friends to subscribe, I would appreciate it so much. Let's make these pumpkins. So I'll be using Dollar General store placemats to make these pumpkins, and I can get 3 circles out of 1 placemat.
Of course, you can use any fabric you choose, but I'm using the placemat fabric.
This will be the large pumpkin, this will be the medium pumpkin, and this I think is going to be an itty bitty pumpkin when we're finished. You can use a pencil or a piece of soap to trace around your plate or your bowl so that you have a pattern to cut out. All right. That was a 10.5-inch plate. This was a 7-inch dessert or salad plate, and then just a little bowl. So let's cut all 3 out. Now we have needle and thread. And we want to take the wrong side. This is the wrong side, that's the right side. We want to fold over the edge about 1/4 of an inch, just like when you made yo-yos when your grandmother showed you, and just make a running stitch. Okay, so now you have a bit of a sack. Let's give this a pull. Remember, this is the itty bitty one. And then we have a bit of a sack. All right, let's go ahead and leave the thread and needle attached. Add a bit of polyfil on the big pumpkin. I put a bag of poly pellets in the bottom of the big pumpkin, but the medium and the small does not need poly pellets. So just stuff your pumpkin. Try to get it in the crevices, in the sides as best you can. Just work it in there. Now try to evenly make sure the stuffing in there evenly. All right, now you can see that I need to pull on this again to close this up. Close it up as tightly as you can. Look how cute, little pumpkin, little plaid pumpkin. All right, now while holding it taut, I'm going to go across from one side to the other and then back to the original side to close this hole. Close it up. Now I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to go to this very next hole and then come out the side again. And pull that in. There we go. Pull that in nicely. Now do this again right here, the opposite side. Come out the opposite side. This is a very forgiving project. It doesn't have to be super neat. This fabric is a little bit stiff, so it tends to be a little bit bunchy, but rework your stuffing and make sure it looks how you want it to look. It tends to be a little bit bunchy up here, but just shove it down in there. I'm not liking that portion, so I'm going to take the needle and thread and pull that in. You might want to get yourself a thimble. That looks much better, so I'm going to grab this and pull this portion in. From one side to the other. Oh yeah, I'm liking the way that looks so much better. All right. And shaping it and pushing it and shaping it, and it looks like a little miniature pumpkin. The beginnings of a little miniature pumpkin. We still need to make the dents. I'm going to pull this in over this way. Just keep working and shaping this until you're happy with the way the top looks. There we go. All right, I'm going to knot this. Okay, right now it looks a little blobby, and I want it to be rounder. I don't want these too many uneven spots. All right, I'm liking the way that looks a lot better. I can go ahead and put a stem in the top right here like that. This was my smallest stem. You could even use a wooden stem. Let me see if I can find a smaller one. This one's a little shorter. You could put a little miniature wooden stem there.
I think I like the felt one the best. That's what I'll use.
And as you can see, I have a dollop of glue, hot glue. This is the cut side. This is the jelly roll side. So I'm going to put the cut side down, and I'm going to shove it down in there. All right, well, that's a cute pumpkin. He's so teeny, he's so cute. All right, let's make the medium-sized pumpkin. Okay, so let's start by doing the same thing, taking a running stitch. We have a sewing thread and needle with a knot in the end of the sewing thread, and we will just do the running stitch. I'll speed up the camera. You've seen this done already.
With this medium pumpkin, I'm going to make some cute dents using twine.
And I'm going to use this twine by Hildy Joe. I like the color of it. Take off of approximately a yard and a half. And then use this 6-inch needle. I picked this up at Walmart. You might have to twist and smash down the twine to get it to feed through the eye of the needle. There we go. No need to double it, just find the center of your pumpkin. Make sure you're coming out the center at the bottom. I believe that's the center. And then pull your twine through. Leave a tail up here. Now hold onto this tail. You're going to pull and wrap all the way around the pumpkin. So you start out here and you come back here. You made a complete wrap. Do your best to make sure it is even. That's not even. I don't like that. There, I like that better. Get that out of the way so you can see. I like this crease better. Now I'm at the bottom. I'm going to go back up through the exact same spot I came out. I need to keep that wrap in the place that it was at. And then make sure that it's even. And then give it a pull. Now I'm going to tie these two
together. I'm going to use the tail to help make the knot.
I'm just going to make a square knot. There we go. All right. Now we have a pumpkin that is in half. It's pulled in half. So adjust it. Make sure it's even. Those plaid spots make it look a little different. Now we're going to go, so we went all the way around once. Now we went east to west. Now we're going to go north to south, all the way around the pumpkin. And just go underneath the knot and come back out. and readjust. All right. Okay, now go down through the center and go through that piece of twine. And you want to come up in the center hole. Okay, I'm coming up in the center hole. Now I'm going to split that piece of twine
with the needle,
because I don't like it floating right there. There we go. I went right through that twine. There we go. Now I'm going to push that down. Now I'm going to go, if this is 12 o'clock, this is 6 o'clock, I'm going to go 5 o'clock or 4:30. And then split that again. Get that yarn tail out of there. And then split the other half. Is that split? Decent? It is decent. So I'll slip my needle. Underneath the yarn, underneath the twine. That's looking very nice. Now I'm going to dent this last little segment in half, just like that. And I'm going to go down through the center at the bottom and come out the top. You don't have to go through the twine, just get it through to the top at the center. There we go. There we go. There's a nice little pumpkin. Now we can take the needle off. Look at this and make sure it's sectioned the way we want it to be. And now we can just tie this in a knot. There we go. And we have a cute little pumpkin. Now you can put the stem on the top and then put a piece of felt on the bottom, just as I did here. Or you can put the stem on the top. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that is cute. But that is cuter. So I'll put a piece of felt, just cut a piece of felt on the bottom to cover this up. You might want to put a little bit of stuffing right here to give it a little bit of body, because I don't like how that's smashed in. And I believe that's what I'm going to do, is cut a little piece of felt, just eyeball it. That's a little big. Right there. I'm going to put a bit of stuffing right here. Okay, I'm going to glue that bit of stuffing. I'm just going to hold it there and I'm going to keep it all piled up. Now I'm going to mash that down. I'm going to pull off this extra on the edges. I don't need this. I just wanted a little bit in there. There we go. That's all I needed. And now that will be nice. I will glue this on. I've placed the glue. And I'm very gently putting that on because that glue comes right through that felt. So just keep that in mind. There we go. That looks so much better than this application. So there we have that. Now to decide which stem we want. Do we want this stem, which kind of is cockeyed a little? I think it's cute. Or do we want this stem?
Now I'm going to take a brown marker and color that little dollop of glue that is sticking out.
I think I like the wooden stem. I think I might like this one better, actually. Yes, I like this one so much better. I have a big dollop of glue. I put a little too much glue, so I'm going to be very careful how I put this on. I'm just going to let that sit. And then I will embellish around that. That's a cute little pumpkin with a little pumpkin stem. Now, let's move on to the larger one. The difference with the larger one is I'm going to poly pellet bag in the bottom, and how we do that is we use a piece of pantyhose. So this was the pantyhose piece we used. I poured poly pellets into this, into the pantyhose leg, and then I tied it in a knot, and then I tied a second knot, and I cut between the knots. Let me work on this pumpkin. I'll speed through the camera and get to the poly pellet portion, and then we will finish these 3 little pumpkins. Okay, so we have our little sack, and we want to put our poly pellet bag right in the center. Now we need to work our stuffing in around the poly pellet bag. But we want to remember to keep that poly pellet bag in the center and not let it shove off to the side. Make sure the poly pellet bag is in the center. And then your stuffing. Feel like the poly pellet bag was trying to slide there, so I shoved it off into the middle. All right. Now we're going to have to do some work to get this to close up because I don't want to break this thread. And this is very coarse fabric. Let me go ahead and go across one time. Go all the way across. There we go. Tighten that down. I'm going to take a knot.
Just work the needle and thread from side to side, one side to the other, catching the opposite side to close up that hole. Just keep working with it, shaping your pumpkin, and you'll be done in a minute. Now, start shaping, making sure that the poly pellet bag is in the center. Just shove around, make sure you're happy with it, and then we'll move on. Now it's time for a pumpkin stem.
Now this pumpkin, I'm just going to put the stem right on top because I have a poly pellet bag. I'm not going to add the dents. I'm just going to put the stem right on top and then embellish around the base.
After applying a big glob of glue to the center, I can now put the stem in place.
All right, I'm really liking this. I'm liking the different techniques that you can use to make fabric pumpkins.
The different types of stems, felt stems, or tree branches that have been cut.
So we have 3 different varieties of pumpkins, different stems, different treatments, poly pellet bag. Now all we need to do is embellish these pumpkins. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time on my side of the mountain. I hope you'll like and subscribe. It was good to have you. Bye.